Hey, I'm Peter from Eagle Eyes, and in this demo we're going to be walking through some of the new features in Eagle Eyes Pilot 1.5.0. So Eagle Eyes Pilot is a drone piloting app for search and rescue teams and other field personnel who interact with drones. It runs on this DJI controller. So this is a DJI RC Pro controller. It can also run on the other newer DJI controllers. Here we have a DJI M3T drone. Here we have a Starlink Mini for internet. And Patrick is on a CalTopo map. If you're not familiar with CalTopo, it is the operational mapping app used by almost all North American search and rescue teams now. We're not affiliated with them, but they're an amazing tool, and we really recommend you check them out if you're not on it already at caltopo.com/teams. So first thing I'm going to do is open up Eagle Eyes Pilot on the drone controller here. We've already set this controller up. If you want to learn about the setup steps, it's pretty quick, but we'll cover it in this tutorial video. But for now, with the controller set up, we can click fly to see what the drone is seeing now. So the first thing we're going to do is get the drone on the CalTopo map. So Patrick has a QR code generated by CalTopo that will allow us to get the drone on the map. So from Eagle Eyes Pilot, I click here, CalTopo, join CalTopo map with QR code. And we'll scan that QR code, got it here, confirm, and now we've loaded this map into our drone pilot's view so that we can fly with respect to the search areas here. So with the map loaded, we can take off. So you're seeing now the Eagle Eyes Pilot piloting view. Lots to learn here, but we'll just briefly walk through it here. So you can see things from the wide, thermal, zoom, or zoom thermal cameras. We'll stay on wide for the purpose of this tutorial. And as we're moving around here, you'll see that on Patrick's CalTopo map, you can see the drone's live location as the drone moves. And this continues to be the case even if we switch to the DJI app here. So we can switch to DJI app. This will open DJI Pilot, the camera view. And as we move around, we will see the drone's location tracking into CalTopo. So I'll switch back to Eagle Eyes Pilot here by swiping up from the bottom, back here. And we see a little circle on a screen. So this is the computer vision system in action here. So I can take a closer look, double tap there, and see what it is. That is our test dummy Fred that we hit out there, being detected by the anomaly detector. If I had a drone like an M30T or an M4T with a laser rangefinder, I could just mark the location from here, and a marker would show up at the subject's location. Since I'm on the M3T with no laser, sadly, we're going to fly vertically over the subject. And once I've got a good nadir view, I'm going to click the little camera here, name the subject, so this is our test dummy Fred, and capture. And within about 20 seconds, Patrick should get a picture of our test dummy popping up in the CalTopo map at the location where the dummy was found. Another feature we've added in 1.5.0 is live streaming. That's the ability to get the real-time video feed off the drone onto another device. So here, if I want Patrick to see the live stream from my drone, I can click this little camera icon up here and click start streaming, and I get a QR code pops up on my controller. Patrick can then scan that code, and he gets the drone's real-time video feed on his device, along with the drone's location and the objects in the map. He's then able to forward this video stream on to anybody else. So, for example, we have another tablet on scene here. And you can send the link to that stream to this tablet. You'll get a notification that pops up here. You can tap that and join the stream. And then we get the video feed and map showing up on the tablet as well. We could then go on to send this stream to somebody sitting on a computer remotely, for example at an incident command trailer or at home. Note that live streaming is a new feature in beta, so do not expect perfection. Some network configurations or mobile data plans may not connect, though generally if you're on Starlink or streaming locally via mobile hotspot, it works pretty well. There's a max 3 viewer limit in order to avoid congesting your local network. And for now, live streaming comes at no additional cost. We aim to keep it as affordable as possible in the future, though it may be the case that for some configurations we have to introduce additional billing to make it work. Another feature we've added in 1.5.0 is airspace awareness. This is the ability of a drone pilot to see where all the other drone pilots on site are at a given time. So suppose we want to launch the Mini 3 here. You can see that with that drone up in the air, I now have the Mini 3 showing up in my map. If it flies close to me, I see a warning, drone Mini 3 detected 28 meters away here. So this allows the different pilots to be aware of each other's locations and avoid a potential expensive collision. You can also see that in this live stream view on the tablet, we have both drones showing up here. And if Patrick starts live streaming the same way I did here, a little red dot will show up on his drone and we can tap it and view live streaming. And this lets us see the live video feed from Patrick's drone. So you can see how from this device now you can get a full idea of what all the drones are seeing and where they are at any given moment of time. So to summarize, we've shown 3 things here. We've shown 1, how you can connect your drone to the CalTopo map to make the ground team aware of the drone's real-time location and to allow the drone pilot to see the search areas and team members. 2, we've shown how you can get a real-time video stream off the drone onto any device. And 3, we've shown how you can pool all of the drone's telemetry and live streams into a single device to give you a real common operating picture. So we're continuing to develop Eagle Eyes, and we're always eager to hear feedback, comments, suggestions. So if you have those, please feel free to reach out to us at info@eagleeyesearch.com. And thanks for watching.